Hey everybody, welcome back to part two of Tonex versus HX Stomp. I watched a lot of videos of Tonex and I noticed that nobody talks about how to get started, how to install the software. The first thing you want to do is to get the product manager. So I downloaded that even before the Tonex arrived. And then when the Tonex arrived, you end up with a registration card. I won't show my serial number on there, sorry. But you get it and it's got a product number. So what I did was there's drivers and firmwares and there's manuals and so forth. But what you want to do is you want to click register. Let me go back here. Click register, and then it lets you put in your. So you take the number from your card and you enter it in here, and what happens is you'll end up with it being authorized. And then you got hardware here, and you can download firmware, drivers and firmware, and you can download manuals. So and then also the Tonex software. So if you go here, you see what I did first was I downloaded the drivers. So I ended up with the ASIO drivers for the Tonex, and then after that I downloaded some of the manuals, and then after that I downloaded the software. So once you get this installed, if you want to hook it up to your computer, okay, and again, it's really cool. So I didn't know how it was going to work, but what I did is I got the USB cable and I put it in. I have a slot here. This is firewire, and you plug it in here. You have to take off this thing. I'm going to store mine in a drawer, and then you plug it in here, and then boom, you got the Tonex there, and it lights up. And then if you have the Tonex software installed, there's plenty of people that demoed that, but you can Tonex is right there. So I plug in. I have got headphones I've been using for years, so it's got the jack like this. So what I did is I hooked mine up to this this plug here. It's a converter, so I plugged that in there, and then I plugged it in there, and then it's an audio interface, so you can use it like that. I also figured out that I got this JBL thing here, so I plugged that in here, and you can also put your guitar through it. It's kind of cool. Plug it in here, and then you've got sound here. So one of the problems I noticed with the headphones, this is the volume is really loud, so I couldn't adjust it. So if I'm listening to something on here, then it's really loud. So I'll go ahead and plug in my guitar, and I wanted to point out, like I said, since this is in comparison, if I want to plug this in, I have to plug the power in. Power in here, which is the HX Stomp, like that, right? So then it's got to be powered up, and then you gotta plug this cable in. So you got to plug these two things in. And one thing that's important to point out is this volume here controls the volume on both well, I wouldn't say guitar. There's the settings let you raise let you set the thing, but this controls the volume that you hear in the headphone jack. This only controls the volume that you hear your guitar. So if I plug my guitar in here, it's going to control the volume of that, but there's no way to control the volume of what comes out of the computer. So with this thing, it's got volume. And I found out I had some headphones, so this is a volume control. So I can plug these headphones in there, and then it works. And but if you have headphones and you plug them straight in like this, it's gonna be so loud it'll blow your ears out. I'm going to give a demo of that. But anyway, that's how you use it. And then if you want to go like Ableton, you can bring that up. And nobody's mentioned that, but yeah, it's really easy. You'll see it as an ASIO driver here. So a bit slow. Super slow, man. Okay, so if I go to options and preferences, you'll see it here, Tonex. So I've also got it for the HX Stomp here. So if I have the HX Stomp plugged in, you know, I'll see the ASIO driver, and I want to control the volume that comes out of the headphones. It's here. If I have the Tonex hooked up, yeah, I have my headphones or whatever through here, and then yeah, there's no, like I said, there's no way to control it. And what happens, the Windows volume setting doesn't work either. I'm going to make a separate video to document that.